All right. Shalom. Call Haloim La Yahaba Shem Al Shabba Shem Rakak Badash. I'm gonna just make this video, just real quick. All right, because Satan was trying to irritate my spirit, on so many levels. I was on my Our Pure Tongue page and things of that nature. On my Our Pure Tongue, talking about the basically doing Hebrew lessons and Hebrew prayers, for the sincere brothers and sisters, the Aki and Wakwathium, who want to, get more involved in the Paleo and the Assyrian. But I've been doing more Paleo videos and things of that nature. I've been, it's pretty much all Paleo Hebrew videos, but I do post the Assyrian, you know what I'm saying? Like, when at the start of the video, so you could just pause it and watch it. But in anyways, like I said, Satan, which the Hebrew word for Satan is Shaitan, which means adversary. The adversary, our opponent, the spiritual demon Satan was testing my patience today and things of that nature, because I had redid the Hebrew video on that page, like I want to say about 3 or 4 times, and it was pissing me off because I was wrong the first 3 or 4 times, and then I finally came across a video on GMS Lashwan Kodash, which the elder Ramlab, had did a video on the names of the prophets. And one of those prophets' names, I was just like, I'm gonna go into this prophet's name today. Okay. And so I did, I managed to, finally, calm down and, ease my spirit and things of that nature. And I did the video properly, but I didn't even know that video that the elder Apostle Ramlab did existed and things of that nature. So I'm going through the video. I had deleted like 5 videos from off my page because I misspelled some of the names of the prophets, which we all learning, man. We are all learning, but this is why, this is why learning and growth and experience is important. So I just want to do this video real quick. And kind of as an exhortation as well, just to remind brothers that, look, man, we not gonna have it all on the side. Certain of our names, could be quote unquote wrong or misspelled, or it could be pronounced another way. It don't matter how much we know the Assyrian and the Paleo and things of that nature. All right, but what? We leave it up to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because we're gonna have everything in the kingdom. So with that being said, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, called Sirach, chapter 34, verse 8. It says, "The law shall be found perfect without lies, and wisdom is perfection to a faithful mouth." Yeah, because what? We're praying to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai for wisdom. Okay, and what that wisdom is gonna, through the Spirit, through our mouths, by way of our mouths, is gonna be executed perfectly, man. Okay, as correct as we understand it. That's why the scriptures say what? Lean not on thine own understanding, man. Okay. And one of my demons, just one of my little personal testimonies, there are times where a demon could jump on me to be like, oh, you got to reinvent the wheel and things of that nature. With that kind of thinking, I can get myself fucked out, But this is why it's important to take correction. This is why it's important to learn, listen to breakdowns. Whether it comes from an elder directly, all right, or your camp head, or a brother, what I'm saying, that's right beside you at camp. Hey, Ak, you went off on that. Oh, okay, Khan, show me. I'm not saying you wrong, but show me. You know what I'm saying? That's the spirit that we have to be in, okay? Because we have those faithful mouths, man. All right. It says those faithful hearts, those faithful minds, and what we're gonna speak. We speak by reason of faith, okay? Verse 9, it says, "A man that have traveled knoweth many things, and he that have much experience will declare wisdom." All right. Yeah, and which is true, man. All right. Literally travel in what? Observing things in the spirit. Been around many different brothers and elders and camps and things of that nature. Okay. More importantly, searching the scriptures. All right. It says, "And he that have much experience will declare wisdom." Yeah, experience, man. Now, going into the word experience, you know what? Let me put this on Do Not Disturb. Experience etymology. All right. And countless brothers have went into this word before. Countless brothers and elders have went into this before. But experience, now it says observation as the source of knowing. Actual observation, an event which has affected one. Yeah, because being our forefathers coming back, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, the prophets, all right, of the 12 tribes of Jacob, us being our forefathers coming back today in this life, all right, sometimes we go through the same exact things or other things that our forefathers have went through. Sometimes it's the same thing, sometimes it's diverse. Okay? But it says experiment, proof, experience. It says from Latin experientia, a trial, proof, experiment. Okay? Then it also says past participle of expediti. All right, it says to try, test. All right, to try, test. All right, it's a trial, man, because that's the nature of Yahweh Shem. That's a part of the nature of Yahweh Shem Al Shai. All right, the Lord will throw you a trial on or a test. All right, some type of tribulation. All right, by way of Satan, to see if you're really built for the battle. All right, and see how you're going to overcome. And it says what? He that have much experience will declare wisdom. So, all right, the Lord threw you a test by way of Satan. All right, maybe you overcame it. Maybe you had to take an L that day, and things of that nature. It happens, man. All right, the scriptures say a just man falleth 7 times, but he getteth up again. All right. But what? Once you get that experience, all right, once you get that trial, that observation, then what? You're able to be like, what? I'm confident this means that because, I've been through it. I, did a video like 18 billion times or whatever. I'm just being funny, but it's true, man. All right. Sometimes we have to keep on redoing and repeating things so that way we can better understand it. And that way we can learn and grow from it. All right. Verse 10, it says, he that hath no experience knoweth little. All right. For example, when we first came into the faith, even some of us now, we don't know shit. All right, we only know what we learn from the elders, and even when we do listen to deep, elaborate breakdowns from the elders, and elder brothers and things of that nature, it's just not in us for a certain season to speak those things because we're not ready for yet. We're not ready for that yet. All right, that's called the meat of the scriptures. Okay. It's called the meat of the scriptures because the scriptures are not always straightforward. The scriptures are very parabolic. All right. Many dark sayings. All right. It says, he that hath no experience knoweth little, but he that hath traveled is full of prudence. All right. Prudence meaning what? Taking caution. All right. For the future, man. Okay. In this experience, all right, that we're getting by reason of our own lives and, reading and understanding the scriptures, okay, asking questions as we're always supposed to be doing, okay, doing our own research. All right, what? We exercise ourselves in a prudent manner, taking careful thought and consideration for the future. It says, when I traveled, I saw many things and I understand more than I can express. All right. Well, and that was really the point on that. All right. And that's what happens when you travel. All right. You see many things. You observe many things. You go through countless things, man. All right. It says, and I understand more than I can express. And sometimes that's what happens with brothers, man. Sometimes we go through so much that we can't express it 100%. All right. But we express it to a certain degree. All right. By what? By reason of this word. And by reason of our experience. Okay. I also want to get this and then I'll close out. All right, because if I was to find that video by the Elder Apostle Ramla on GMS Lashwan Kodash a while back, like before I did those names that I have to redo it in the future, okay, I would have hearkened, And what, man? Once again, and I'm gonna keep saying it. We're still learning, man. We're still learning. I haven't, and you got the elder brother, Monagon. All right. I believe his page is still GMS Spiritual Army 144. All right. He's been doing you know, Hebrew videos and Hebrew prayers for as long as I've been in the truth, but I haven't watched every single last one of the elder brothers' videos. Okay. But what? The ones that I do watch, all right, I learn from them. All right. Sirach 33:4, it says, prepare what to say, and so thou shalt be heard, and bind up instruction, and then make answer. All right, so there you go, man. All right, it says prepare what to say. So what? If you got to write it down, if you got to do a little bit more research and things of that nature, okay, you got to prepare what you want to say, and what? Then you're going to be heard. You know, which is that's fair game. That's fair game. All right, that's why it says what, and bind up instruction and then make answer. So what, you want to have, as far as you can understand things, you want to have it together to the best of your ability. All right, because even the elders, they admit when they go off on certain things, man. All right, they call it out amongst themselves. All right, which is a beautiful thing. That's what we're supposed to do. All right, the scriptures say there's one that slippeth in his speech. All right, but as a matter of fact, I'll pull that. And then I'll close out. For real. Sirach 19:16, it says, there is one that slippeth in his speech, but not from his heart. And who is he that hath not offended with his tongue? All right, because we all, to a certain degree, offend with our tongues, man. All right, sometimes we do say things that we quote unquote don't mean. All right, like you have certain sincere brothers in the truth who attack the elders verbally, you know, saying things that are not comely. Okay, you got certain brothers in this truth, and I should know certain brothers in this truth that have said things to brothers or about brothers that was not comely. All right, so we all then slipped, you know what I'm saying, or we all have offended with our tongues, you know, concerning the latter half of the scripture. All right, but the first part, it says there's one that slippeth in his speech, but not from his heart. Like, you know, damn, I really didn't mean to do that, or I really didn't mean to say that. You know, I shouldn't even have been thinking that, you know, and throw up prayers, man. Beg the Lord for forgiveness. Okay? Because sometimes we slip, we err. All right? But what? You have to call it out. And even if you got to, you know, redo it so many times, that's another part of what experience comes in. Okay? So, Lord's willing, this is edifying. And until next time, Shalom.